This
Naveen,
conference will
I
now
have
be
around
recorded.
5 years of experience in SAP MM.
Okay. Okay.
Right now, I'm working in Arvind Fashions Limited in Bangalore itself.
Okay. 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 Thank you,
So,
Naveen. Yeah. Yugender, uh, we cannot hear you, Yugender. Yeah, Yugender, you are in mute. Yeah. Meanwhile, yeah, Naveen, so how you come to know about Ariba, and are you looking any specific area that you are interested before I start my session?
yeah, I recently heard about SAP Ariba. It is advanced uh, module like that. One of my friends suggested to me. So that
Okay.
is why I'm looking for Ariba.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll proceed further. It seems like Yugender have some mic issue, it seems. Yeah, Yugender, can you hear us? Will you able to speak? I think he left and he is going to join. Just give me one more minute, Naveen. Yes, Yugender, able to hear us? Can you unmute yourself? Okay, we'll proceed further. Yeah, yeah. So the requirements in I'm going to teach all the modules in Ariba. Whatever it is relevant to us, and the timings is flexible, so you can discuss with Subbu on that. um, we can coordinate. Yeah, so today agenda I am going to discuss about how the Ariba is started, and uh, uh, yes, Yugandhar. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Yugandhar. Can you give a
Do
little
I
bit
need to say something?
introduce? Yeah, yeah, I can able to hear you. Can you introduce yourself so that I
Yeah.
can understand your background?
Yeah. I'm going to be, I have completed my MBA. So currently I'm working in one of the MNC.
Okay.
I'm working in the SAP tools as an end user in
SAP
Bangalore.
MM
No, not MM. It's end user, the final user.
and use. Okay, in
Yeah,
procurement
yeah.
sector
In,
or in which? In procurement.
yeah, yeah. In the accounts
Okay, okay.
payable itself. Okay.
Okay, AP team. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Got it. You. So, any specific that you are looking in Ariba, or what is your intention?
A few of my friends has did it to a particular Ariba, and currently the market is very good as far as I hear from them. So I
Okay,
thought, like, I have went through some of the YouTube videos, and I thought it will be really helpful for my future.
got it. Got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
not an issue. Yeah. S- So yeah, initially the Ariba was a third-party tool. It's not interlinked with SAP, so it is a standalone and on-premise application. So later in 2012, SAP has acquired the Ariba, and they have started doing uh, enhanced solutions to compatible with the current SAP ERP application. So in coming years, I think around 2016, I can say that they have converted the on-premises application to on cloud, and that's how the Ariba is running on, and they have introduced a standard integration as well with Ariba with SAP component. So we don't require to spend. So I will not go to P2P cycle because you are all aware of it. But yeah, so what Ariba is going to provide the solutions I'm going to tell here. So apart from so my intention of our entire training is like I put my real time 3 to 4 implementation projects, and what kind of multiple scenarios that they have gone through on each module, and how it was implemented. That's how it helps you whenever you go any kind of implementation or support project to easily grab. Yeah. So coming to the modules here, the in SLP, why SL? So I'll try to explain in detail why Ariba is came into the picture. Even though we have SAP MM module, SAP ERP is running very fully fledged with the P2P cycle. But the biggest concern, I hope Yugendra, you might have experienced. I'm not sure which system they are using for invoice processing, but to be frank, the biggest challenge here is like the supplier collaboration. Yeah, yes, Yugendra, do you want to highlight something?
No, no, no. Currently, from our end, they are using the iValue tool.
Which one?
iValue for the invoice processing.
Okay, okay, I
iValue
got it.
on
I value one.
iValue
Yeah.
on backside. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, the biggest problem with SAP current ERP is like they don't have it was there in PS, but it's not so effective. It was running under on-premises, but the supplier portals. But why Ariba is coming to picture is like it's the biggest uh, problem with P2P cycle is like they don't have a supplier collaboration tool. Okay, so whenever they need to do a proper collaborative, uh, so they have to integrate uh, uh, alone each of the supplier. Okay, if there are like 50 suppliers, there are standard suppliers, and they have very frequent orders, so it's very difficult to manage their P2P cycle. Okay, if they want to run the sourcing module, even though we have in SAP SRM module, but it's not so efficient. I can say efficient in the sense it's on-premises system. The first challenge is another thing is like if they want to invite new suppliers, so they had to get registered on premises system. So that's the biggest problem. So and the features enhancements also not very well in SAP SRM module. So that's where Ariba has a cloud application. It has a number of I cannot say a number of. So whatever the scenarios that you are interacting in your P2P cycle with the supplier, so everything was deployed in Ariba. Okay, for example, SLP onboarding. So basically, what you people do when it comes to the supplier onboarding is like, so you execute xk01, you create the supplier. So before that step, So what is the real intention is like you collect the basic information about the supplier name and supplier address. Apart from that, you do some evaluation process. Okay, so you cannot directly create the supplier, right? If you know the supplier, it's fine, but still, as a audit purpose, they want to understand the in depth about the supplier. Okay, some pre-evaluation will be there. So once he is qualified with evaluation, okay, your team, your vendor onboarding team or master data team is going to interact with the supplier to get the bank information, tax information, okay, all the stuff. Apart from that, you are going to collect some specified certificates. That is very important whenever you are doing a business. Okay, so a qualified certificates you want to evaluate. So all this process currently, who are running alone SAP ERP application, so they struggle to get that information. Even though they collect that information, it struggle to manage their approval flow, because it's there are every criteria, right? So the department has to review one by one, and supervisors, and they have to approve. So they cannot they don't have a proper place to keep all that, manage that kind of data. So maybe they might have using SharePoints or some Dropbox, okay, to show to store that data. Okay, and that is not so organized. That is one problem. Okay, and another problem is like we'll talk about supply risk management. But yeah, the sourcing is a biggest challenge. Okay, for example, in ERP, you create the RFQ. Okay, so what you do, you just put the supplier details, you float it, that's it. So supplier get in the form of email, that's it. He may not communicate back to you. So what you do, he has to communicate back to you in the form of email. So again, you collect that information, you do the evaluation, you do the scoring, and you do the final award. So during all that process, you need to do offline only. Okay, so that is a biggest challenge again in ERP. So that's where in Ariba, the sourcing module was designed very well, I can say. And it was not designed only standard way. The templates that was available in Ariba sourcing is country specific also, like Japanese, Germany, and Chinese. So they have their own methodology of auctions, sourcing process. You may not have always one way of sourcing, right? You will have multiple ways, right? For example, reverse auction and forward auction. Okay, so all that kind of multiple way of sourcing auction process was available in Ariba. That is a key strength, I can say, of Ariba on the sourcing and SLP. Okay, contract management is also was designed, but uh, as per my experience, the contract is not very good in Ariba. But yeah, for example, DocuSign and Ironclad, there are some third-party tools, iCertis, and the tool Evalua is also is very good at contracts. But yeah, in Ariba it was designed, but it's not a full-fledged running module. Okay, it's not because nowadays every client is looking on AI techniques to automate their solutions. Okay, they have kept all that stuff in Ariba sourcing. In Ariba sourcing, we have a module called guided sourcing, and that's where you have a uh, AI techniques they have applied, ML techniques they have applied here uh, to get a recommended suppliers based on your past events. A recommended content is going to be, and there is a smart upload of data. Excel. Okay, so whenever you do sourcing, right, you keep add the items, right? So you can add manually or you can integrate with ERP to have that kind of data. But yeah, so apart from that, if you have some kind of Excel that you want to upload, still the system is able to recognize based on your terms, your Excel columns, and the system will pop up, and you just need to confirm, that's it. So that kind of high flexibility is available in Ariba sourcing, but it's not there in contract, I can say. But yeah, still we are going to discuss on this process. But what is contract management here in Ariba is like in you see, you always have a quality based outline agreement or value based agreements, outline agreements. But that is only a document. Okay, that is only a commercial value. That is the only that one you are going to use in your P2P cycle for just consumption. But the real contract management is always lies on a legal document. Okay, so any kind of contract that you are going with the supplier, you always get legally signed by both the parties, right? So you'll have a legal document where the clauses will be there. So clauses you are going to discuss, both the parties are going to be discussed, and there will be a negotiation parties there. And apart from that, the approval process will be taken place. If they have not agreed any kind of clauses, there is a fallback clause or alternative clause you need to take care. Okay, so all those discussions will happen. Suppose that you have to go with the digital signature. Okay, with the help of DocuSign or Adobe, those are the standard that Ariba is supporting as of now. But yeah, so those things, entire the picture that you are missing in your P2P cycle, that you have to manage um, in your organization. That's where the CLM module is going to come into the picture. Okay, yeah, that is all about CLM in Ariba. So I'm just giving overview. So apart from that, we have spend analysis. That is also very critical for us, because whatever you do, the business you are spending on your commodities or metal groups. So the system is going to pop up how the spend was went. That is also there in Ariba. So this is only upstream. We'll call this part is upstream. SLP, sourcing, supply risk management, contract management, and spend analysis on what you have done on these modules. Okay. Apart from that, we have a supply chain which is going very well now, because they have spent more on this areas as well. So we will have a quarterly release where they keep on enhancing the solutions and uh, collecting the supplier problems, and Ariba keep on implementing best solutions. So the supplier collaboration is specific to the direct procurement. Okay, like consignments, third party orders. That's where you keep on involving on your um, supplier, right? So that's where this module is also be designed. Okay, coming to the procurement, Ariba buying is completely downstream, I can say. Even though you have a P2P cycle that you are running in so Ariba buying is also there. So in Ariba also you can run the P2P cycle, like purchase requisition, purchase order, advance shipping notice, order confirmations, goods receipt, invoice, everything you can done buying and invoicing in Ariba itself. Okay, you don't have to run in module. Okay, but there is a module called a guided buying. This is something you might have seen, but if you have not seen, but still I'll tell you, this is something about a catalog management. Okay, that is also for indirect materials that most of the organizations they have, right? So basically in current landscape, for example, as for as for HANA we have a possibility to integrate the third party catalogs, but that you have to do one by one. But here, when it comes to the guided buying, when the supplier has a portal, right, where he can put all the catalogs, or he can put all the details in the system itself. So you need not to integrate. Okay, that is not required. So here the standard flow was designed in Ariba itself, where you can manage all your catalogs, and you can use a guided buying. Okay, all those catalogs, contracts, everything is going to become here. Even you can create non-catalog items also. But this guided buying is a single portal which will be managed separately. But yeah, you can run entire your cycle here. You can place orders. Even you can integrate this guided buying to your standard purchase requisition in your module. Okay. So any questions till now on the discussions that I am going?
Yeah, it's really new for me, this topic. I have only the basic questions. Okay, how difficult it is to learn the Ariba?
Yeah. So
Hello.
Ariba, I may not, yeah, I may not say it is very difficult, because
Okay.
it's very what I can say, it's very hand-free designs. That is what I can say. But yeah, it's you just need to be more functionally. You should keep your
Okay.
mind more on business point of view. Okay, how the organizations are running on their business. You just need to grab that kind of knowledge. If you have such kind of knowledge, it's very easy to configure the steps. Okay, here everything is managed based on templates. But yeah, the
Okay.
little bit difficulty you have in Ariba is like, that is, I cannot say that is a difficulty even if you are in a module or any kind of system. So any system may not run on standalone. Okay, there is always integrated with the third party systems. Okay, if you have a
Okay.
strong knowledge on interface, how that integration is happening, how the things are happens, how the data flows happens, if you are capable to understand that one, that knowledge is enough. That knowledge will helps you anywhere, wherever you are working, even if you are working uh, on any kind of third party systems. Always there is a system that is going to be integrated with that system, right? If you have that kind of knowledge, if you are capable to understand and take up functionally, may not required on technically, but you should capable to understand that kind of knowledge, then the things will be easy on your hand, I can say. But that is not mandatory knowledge, but that is very good to have,
Yeah.
I can say. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I can
Since
say.
I
But
only,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, go
Okay.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
You can go
Actually,
ahead. No problem.
yeah,
Mm,
I only have the backend knowledge of the accounts payable. So, let's taking the creation of the vendor in the SAP, like
mm,
you said, that you could XK01, these kinds of things, like on the processing the invoices, purchase orders, these kind of things I have the knowledge. But I really not sure how the Ariba is working, how the vendor on board. Okay. And
yeah.
suppose you have taken all the data of the supplier. Okay,
Mm,
you have all the contracts, everything you have entered. So you will
mm,
create the purchase order in the downstream, right? In the procurement.
yeah.
No?
So there are multiple ways. There is no
Okay.
standard way that you have to create purchase order always in So you can create in Ariba
Okay.
also. Okay, both the ways
Yeah,
is there.
that is what.
But yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So what
that
I'm
is what
going to,
in the high value.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Evalua. Yeah, go ahead,
Uh,
go ahead.
Hi,
No
yeah,
problem.
I just want to compare how it is working differently from the Evalua. In Evalua,
Okay.
how it happens, we will be having a set of vendor. So when you want to place
Mm,
order through the portal, it will automatically generate a purchase order.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that is also
okay,
there.
okay,
So I may not compare with Evalua because
okay,
I have not seen that system. But in market, if
okay,
you ask me, so whoever why there is a demand for Ariba is like, even though we have a standard um, systems like Evalua, iSetis, Ironclad. These are the all third-party system where they are even Coupa. Coupa is
mm,
also
okay,
one kind of it's almost like
third party,
Ariba, but I can say
okay,
why Ariba is people are most focusing is like the system integration. The biggest
okay,
concern in the market is like, if you want to integrate any kind of system, for only single interface, it will take at least 2 to 3 months. But when it coming to the Ariba, the system integration is already set, yeah, was designed such a way that uh, you just need to enable just a few steps, that's it. The data flow is going to be happen. But when it comes to the iValue or iSetis or any kind of that system, so if you want to integrate, you need to have a mandatory middleware. Here the middleware is not required, Ariba itself is providing. And the solution of Ariba is why it is going very high, is like why people are focusing on to implementation is like the cost effective is less compared to the other tools. iset is very high. Even maybe people are going with only specific module, I can say, from Ariba. They are going out because of only specific module they are going is called contract management. Even though here we have, but they have not designed uh, hand free solution in Ariba. So that is a problem for CLM. So that's where the CLM they are going with iValue or iSetis or Ironclad or somewhere else. but still a
Okay.
standalone, it is they are costing very less compared to other tools. Maybe if some clients are not affordable, they can go with CLM here, but yeah, overall all the modules, they are up to the market, I can say. Only for the CLM there is a lag, and the for CLM also Ariba has a proposing to integrate with iSatis. Okay, I'll put those
Oh,
all the steps. Okay, but yeah, they are recommending to go because they have integrated. They know that there is a
okay.
drawback, but they what these people are allowing is like, you, yeah, we support iSatis system to integrate with Ariba. Like Ivalua, the iSatis is also there. Yeah, you can integrate it. But yeah, only for this module they have enabled. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, as you said, like the purchase order creation automation, so everything is there. Even in MM itself, you have an option to create the purchase order
Yeah.
automatically once you place that.
Yeah, my question is, I really don't know how the MM module works because I have a quite a knowledge on the FIFO module, how it is working. So, but I don't
Yes.
have any knowledge on the MM, how it is working. So, it is.
Uh,
So, do I need to
sorry,
know the MM module first?
sorry for the interruption. I have
Yeah,
one question, Nafi.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
in
Yes,
SAP MM, we are creating a purchase order ME21 and like that T codes. Same T codes,
yeah.
it will available in Ariba also.
No, no, no. Here, Ariba is completely UA based. Okay.
Okay,
Even you are talking about ME21, ME22, ME23. Those are gone in S4 HANA because
correct,
everyone is running with based on Fury tiles, right? So no one
correct.
remembers those T codes and all. So that's how the Ariba is completely designed UA based. You just need to open the browser, open log into the Ariba. You have options to click and place the way you do in Amazon or Flipkart. You place the order, right? That kind of flexibility you will have. Okay,
Yeah,
you will search the catalogs. So guided buying, whatever I'm telling now, it's completely uh, designed based on tiles. Okay, guided tiles. Okay, so you just the way you
so
place the order in Amazon, the same way the flexibility you will have here.
okay. Currently, we are using third-party system like PIPO.
Yes,
Whenever we have order through online, it will come to PI to through backend
yes,
program, it will flow to SAP system. So like
yes,
that only Ariba
uh,
also
yes,
one of the
yes. True.
third
True.
party
But
system, right?
yeah, true. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But here the thing is like you don't require PIPO. Okay,
Okay.
you don't require PO, a PIPO or CPI system. The
Mm.
integration is going to be automatic with the help of Cloud Integration Gateway. We have a middleware called CIG, Cloud Integration Gateway. So there you just need to do couple of steps, not I can say couple of, but yeah, very minimal steps. Okay, which you can able to do. I can able to do. Any person can do. Functional guy can able to do. That's it. You may not require a PIPO consultant or CPA to integrate
Mm.
Ariba. So that is a key advantage of Ariba system. They have designed such a way that all document flows. For example, if you want to send purchase order from MM to Ariba, that can be automatic through SIG only. It goes. Okay, so purchase output parameters. So you just need to take care of it. The flow is going to be happen. So order confirmation, advance shipping notice, goods receipt, everything can come from Ariba. Even invoice management also we have. Okay, in Ariba
Mm.
system, where the suppliers can create the invoice in Ariba itself. So those from supplier portal that comes to the Ariba, and from Ariba it is going to be created automatically in SAP. Okay, so everything is
So
automatic here. The data flows and all.
okay, so suppliers should register
Yes,
Ariba.
Ariba. So now, see, the supply registration is mandatory. The reason is like, even though they have an account in Ariba, it is required for us because every company will drive their onboarding process differently.
Okay,
Different
that is
kind of
free of cost or what?
methodology. The
The
registration
registration
they
is free
can
of
do
cost.
free of cost.
Okay.
For supply, it is a free of cost. Okay, but when it comes to the commerce automation, they had to bear some amount. Okay, both the
Correct.
parties. The reason is
Okay.
like from purchase order to invoice, it is very crucial, right? Once you send the purchase
Correct.
order, supplier has to confirm you with the help of order confirmation whether he can able to deliver this quantity or on this delivery date. Okay, once that is done, maybe there is advance shipping notice he wants to create, he can do. Okay, so he can create the invoice in Ariba itself. Uh, okay, so yeah, that all that flexibility is there. Okay, you may not require to
Okay.
interact with the in the form of female or in the form of female. Okay, that is there. Yeah.
Okay.
Co- yeah, that's all. Okay, you gain there. That's what I am telling, right? So you may
Yeah.
not. It's not a mandatory for you to learn but it's good to have.
Okay.
But as a
Okay.
consultant from Ariba, you can stand alone. You can work in Ariba. But if you know something in
Okay.
that is a very good to have. Good to have. But as you know, if you are strong in Ariba, that's all enough to grab the job and work yourself.
Okay. Understood. So it is basically an UI process. There is no T code, and whatever the information you have entered, so and you can process the invoice as well in the Ariba. Later, it will move to the SAP system,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, all exception rules, right? You will have in AP. You have some
Yeah. Yeah.
exception policy rules, right? So everything you can implement in
Hmm.
Ariba system itself. Okay, so you may
Yeah.
not require to validate. The system is going to validate and uh, raise a exception rule. Exception handling will be there.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Okay.
I understood
Ariba.
the point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Go ahead, Naveen.
Ariba integration with only S4HANA or else ECC systems
Anything,
also.
any system. Even you
Okay.
can integrate with ECC, you can integrate with S4 HANA, or you can integrate with any kind of third party system. Okay, let me show you the landscape. Okay.
Okay. If I
Uh,
integrated Ariba with ECC, again they will upgrade to S4HANA, right?
yeah, you can upgrade it. You can upgrade your system. There is no there is no issue. You still have a flexibility. See, the current Ariba, this is Ariba system. Okay, you see, this is a middleware. SIG is a cloud integration gateway. You may not require CPI or a PI system. This is S4 and ERP system. Okay, you just integrate with Ariba with SOAP or HTTP protocols from two-way communication. You just as a cloud connector is a firewall because other system, any kind of system, if you are connecting with the SAP on-premises system, you always require firewall, right? So that's where the SAP Cloud Connect is going to be act. But for cloud application, it may not require. So both can integrate with Seek. Okay, but if you have any kind of Oracle or high value any kind of third party system, you may require a middleware in between because the system conversion may require, right? Uh, so that's where you require middleware. So until if your system is non-SAP, you can integrate with SIG module. But still, if you have any kind of a customized flows apart from standard flow, okay. Uh, so that's where you may require a CPM or PIPO middleware to drive that process with the help of APIs.
Is there any organization structure like in SAP purchase organization, plant, storage
Yes.
location?
Yeah.
So
So
like that
Ariba is
in Ariba.
completely, yeah, yeah. So Ariba is completely dependent on your ERP system or system. If you want to have a full-fledged data
Hmm.
flow, okay, you can still run the standalone way, but for invoice management, it's not a finance system, right? So you always require to integrate with any kind of finance system. Okay, but yeah, as you said, the company codes plans everything you need to push the data from Ariba to sorry, from ERP to Ariba. Okay, there is a
Okay.
program, a standard program. You just need to select those uh, you just need to execute that program. So before you want to execute, if you want to keep some data filters, you can still apply. You don't want to replicate all company code. You don't want to replicate all the plans. You can still enable a specific data that cross components or organization data that you want to push. You still have a filters. That is a simple step that you just need to execute with the help of program. Just 3 4 steps, you just need to enable it to do that activity. Everything is a
Okay.
ERP system only. So because you are running your business completely in ERP, so you cannot create all that structure again in Ariba, right? So you just need to have a flexibility to push that data to run your cycles.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I have one more doubt.
Any questions?
Uh,
Yes, yes.
yeah, yeah. The client is using the Ariba, but the ERP tool which he is using, let's say it is Oracle. So the integration
Yeah,
is
possible.
still possible. Okay.
Yes, possible. They can do it.
Okay. And the SAP will agree to it, like Raghu
Yeah,
has back.
there is there. See, if they no one will may not make their system under limits, right? If they expose their system uh, outside only, outside environment to integrate only, then only the system is capable in the market. Otherwise, no one will take this kind of systems. Okay, no, you have to follow my methodology. No one will agree. No, any customer may not agree because they have their own kind of uh, uh, procedure. Okay, process.
Okay.
Okay, you Ariba may not recommend you have to follow this process. They may not they may like or they may not like. They if they like, they will use it Ariba. If they're not, they will have to move different kind of solution. Okay. As I said, CLM is a
Okay.
one of little bit drawback is it is running now, but only that specific module. But yeah, now they have allowed to integrate with third-party systems. It's not any kind of system, even SLP you are running here, or any kind of a purchase order. If you are running in different kind of system, still you can flow that to Ariba. From Ariba, you can float it to ERP. So any kind of customization, if you want to flow in your document flow and process flow, it is possible with the help of Ariba. They will allow.
Okay. Okay. So once it is integrated to SAP, so all the information it will directly capture, like right from the purchase order, goods received,
Yeah,
these kinds of things
yes.
in the SAP.
You just need to
Okay.
enable the checkbox. That's it. Just enabling the checkbox is enough. So we call those as a web services. So you just there is a program. You just need to go in SAP system. You just need to click those checkbox, execute. That's it. It is going to be enabled. Okay.
Okay.
That
And
much easy. The integration is here. But you just
Okay.
need to
It is pre
understand in detail how it is that the data flow is happening. That is very important. Uh,
it is
it is
predefined
user
or
friendly.
any other. Okay.
Yeah.
So
ABAP.
usually in our company, there is one more team which works from. We are using the Navision tool. Okay. From MyValia to Navision, there will be one UI that will be created to upload that
Okay.
particular data. So that
Mhm.
is what my next.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So how many days of program it is? You
Uh,
can tell it.
um, it for my knowledge, I'm going to talk only functional. I may not talk this technical because technical SIG integration. This is a separate training. Again, it will take more than 1.5 month. But Ariba solutions that if you want to learn, definitely I may require 1 month.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 month, one and a
Okay.
half month. I'll take to run the site.
So this course include the upstream, downstream, and any implementation
Yes,
projects.
yes.
Okay.
Upstream and downstream. I will give the assignments also, so that
Okay.
you will be flexible to learn the things with the hands-on. So I may not run myself. I will give some assignments also for every topic, so that it helps you to go through and implement the way I ask. So that I will give some real-time example. You try, can you implement like I'll take one example. I'll give another example to you, so that you can implement in the system. Okay, that's how I give the trainings. I may not run myself, and you do whatever. I don't be like, but I'll try to put some assignments, so that you can work offline and get back to me during the class if you have any kind of questions. Okay. So everything I'll run on real time perspective only. I'll take a real time design flow, uh, all that stuff. Okay, this is how we design and we have implemented it. So
Okay.
that's how it helps you.
I have
Okay.
one doubt.
And the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
can I run recipes in Ariba itself?
RiseUp is only is SAP. Okay. The
Okay,
reason is SAP is your system, but Ariba is completely run by uh, Ariba, because it's a cloud application. If you do something,
okay,
you have flexibility run. But RiseUp here it is not required. If you need such kind of a strategy, you just need to go to Ariba support, Ariba team. I mean to say SAP product owner support team. You just need to approach them. They will do it. That is a
okay,
chargeable. Okay, so there is
okay.
no ABAP here. It is completely a
Okay,
different system.
correct, correct. I want one new report. By the time, what to do? That is my question.
You want to design customized report.
Correct.
Yeah, so that you can do. So in Ariba, you have a flexible to design your customized reports. They will give standard reports. You can take those reports and you can enhance it there itself. It's user friendly again. You
Okay,
just need to take the fields the way you do we look up, right? Which fields you may require and all in Excel, taking two sheets and that kind of flexibility you have. Still, still, if you want to club three, four reports and different kind of, you have to do with the help of Power BI or whatever the analytical tools you have, right? Even though in SAP you have a BI, right? Business analytical tools where you have your own customized reports, analytical reports. Still, Ariba is a free to expose your reports to outside environment. You can run with the SAP BI or Power BI. So you just need to integrate that data with the help of APS, and you can do it. Okay. Uh,
so here
if you
no
are
need
going
to
out of
ABAP.
yeah, ABAP
Here
is
no
not
need to
required.
ABAP not required. Okay,
ABAP is not required. You required. Okay, I'll tell you that there is a cases. Okay, where the ABAP is required, there you are doing customized mappings, customized fields you have in Ariba, in SAP. If your data flowing is happening, or you want to keep some additional validations in SAP before the data comes to Ariba, or you want to manipulate the data. Okay, there you have a baddies required. SAP baddies are required. Still RISEFs are required wherever the data is coming to you, or you want to send the data your own way, where you want to do some data conversions on. Still in SIG you can do, but some cases you may not able to do. You have to implement the baddies. Okay, every interface you have a baddie, so you just need to implement that. There ABAP is going to come and do that job for you.
okay,
So that is on specific to ERP. Okay, but not Ariba. Ariba, any kind of customizations you have flexible to do. If you want to do customized fields and field creations and modifications, Ariba will do it on behalf of you. They will take 1 month or 1.5 month time, and they will implement, and they will do it.
okay. I heard about central procurement, advanced about Ariba, right?
Yeah, central procurement is also, you can run the Ariba as a central procurement. Multiple systems you can navigate the data, flow the data based on your constants. Why we call the central procurement is like you create the contract, so purchase org level, but that contract needs to be bifurcated to multiple systems, or even in S4 HANA also you have centralized procurement, but the same way you can use Ariba also.
Okay,
You can bifurcate the centralized purchase order. You want to bifurcate to multiple company codes, so that is possible. Why we call central is like that is only unique way you want to run.
okay. Are you
Yeah.
providing any videos?
I take the classes, right? So the recording sessions, Subbu is whatever I'm going to teach you in the classes, he's going to provide the recording videos of those classes. So that whenever you feel somewhere you are lag or something you missed out, you can go through those videos, and because that is where we both of us interact each other, right? So those videos Subbu is going to provide.
Okay, fine.
But what else you are looking apart from that, or anything?
Okay, I'm looking for the interview, like interview questions, and will be there
Interview
any
questions,
support?
I'll make it for you. As per my
Okay.
experience, the interview questions
Hmm.
I'll make it for every topic. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll make it. Yeah,
Uh,
not an
so let's take like I have completed this course and have practiced it completely. Okay.
hmm.
Still, will I be able to crack the interviews?
You should able to, because why I'm so confident is like I put real time. So how? Because I will put the implementation oriented training. Okay, because I start from beginning. Okay, I may not take some middle. Okay, so I start from beginning. Even supply request or registration, even though those are existing process, I will begin.
Okay.
I will start from beginning. So how the things are going to be started in implementation project or coming to the support project, I will discuss in that way only, so that whenever you go
Okay.
into the interview also you can expose like, see, you can say some X project I have like worked like this. You can take some real-time example that we have discussed. I can put 2 3 examples. You can discuss those two three examples there, and you can make a comfortable interview. The thing is like they may ask the real time you can talk about, they may ask you the how technically you have implemented, so you should because I give the assignments, right, those real time examples. So if you are able to capable to do that on your own apart from my class, the way I showed, if you do offline,
Okay.
then you are capable to answer easily. Okay, you mean
Yeah.
just question and answer, it doesn't work. Okay, so you should put
Yeah.
some hands-on practice that makes you comfortable to do your job.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, yes, sir. So when is the classes are going to start?
For both of you, what is flexible time?
Uh, I like night time. It will be fine for me, and also like before 12 o'clock in the morning. After that will be fine because my shift
Uh,
starts at 12 and ends at
your shift starts at 12 p.m.
12
No,
and ends at yeah
12 to 9:30.
after-
Okay, okay,
yeah 12 to
okay.
9:30. No.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. How about you, Naveen?
Morning time also no issues. Morning or evening. Evening 8 o'clock it is fine. Morning 7 to 8. or else 8 to 9.
Okay. 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 Yeah, I am more flexible to take in the evening, because that's
Okay.
where I have more time. Maybe we can I can align some time. But for you, it seems like 9 is okay. 9 to 10.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 is
Good
fine
for
for me.
both. Yeah,
Huh.
9 to 10. If it works for both of you, 9 to 10, we can take the classes in weekend. Sorry, weekdays. If we are
Okay.
capable to stretch little bit half an hour, then we can close the classes very quickly. Uh, so the weekend I will completely leave because everyone have their own time, right? We have a time. Weekdays we work, right? So that's why I'll take weekdays only. So that weekends we can have some time to practice. Uh,
Okay.
so I'll leave. So we
So,
weekly 5 days I will take, Monday to Friday, 1 to 1.5 hour like that we can take it. Mm.
okay. Okay. So it will be 38 to 40 days of program.
Definitely it will take. It's up to us. If you take 1 hour daily, then definitely it will cross more than 1 month. If you spend some 1.5 hour like that, then I'll try to close within a month. Mm.
Oh, no, time is not an issue. I was just asking that.
Okay. Yeah. If you are flexible to hours, it may not work sometimes me or sometimes work for you. But on average, I'll
Yeah.
take 1 hour, 1 hour to 1.5 hour.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
SLP is big
Can I know?
topic in Ariba. Yeah, it will take
Okay.
at least 1 week of time, to run
Okay.
only that topic.
Yeah. Can I know how many years of experience do you have in Ariba?
In Ariba, I have 7 plus. I have because I started a career when Ariba was procured by SAP.
Oh,
2015 I started. I am the first
okay.
person trained in my company, first
Oh,
batch.
nice. Oh,
Yeah, from
okay.
2015 I have been seeing this Ariba system.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So, do we need to have a certification as well? Post, is
Uh,
there any certification? Like in
Certification
your
here.
file?
Yeah, yeah, you can do it. There is no constant if your company is
Okay.
supporting. Uh, if not, you can do outside also, but it's chargeable from 30K to 40K per
Yeah,
certification. But
I heard these around 20K. Okay.
how much?
No, for the FI module, it was 20K when I heard.
20.
20K
Okay,
for
okay.
one
Here
module.
in Ariba, Ariba certification is a module specific.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. Fine.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. And there will be any interview like support, those
Interview
kinds of things.
support you may require. Yeah,
Let's
I
say I
can.
will try like 5 to 10 companies, and still, if I'm not able to do, I meant to
Okay,
say
okay.
one or the other. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We can
Eh,
help you out.
okay.
It may not land like that. To be frank, Yugandhar.
Huh.
You will understand things easily. In see Ariba, you may not require to learn entire Ariba. Okay, at least a few modules. If you are comfortable, that's it. You can get the job because Ariba is a added solution. In what
Okay.
happens is any kind of SAP module, you have to learn the things end to end. That is very important. But in Ariba, the systems was implemented partially. Like some systems was implemented only SLP and sourcing. So those two
Okay.
modules, if you are very strong, that's enough to crack the job. Okay, may not require
Yeah.
to learn end to end. Partial modules also, it
Because
is
of,
enough for them to pick up. Hmm.
oh, uh, okay. I
Uh,
have
Hello.
confidence on me that I will crack the interview anyhow, but just in
Yeah.
case, I'm just.
Yeah,
Uh,
I hope 2, 3 interviews is enough for you to crack, because I will keep that
yeah.
much of content. So
Okay.
you may not require the interview support, but because I will keep some
Because
interview questions. Mm.
yeah, sure. Because I'm not able to understand a few technical words which you are discussing here. So that is what.
Yeah, you may not require to touch those topics. So see, whenever you go interview, what you know, what you are strong, you just put yourself in that. That's it. Because
Okay.
if they
And
are
resume.
comfortable to take in that specific, that yeah, resume editing, I will help you, not an issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, see the technical terms that I spoken, because Naveen has aware of some system integration,
Yeah. That is,
PIPO, BAPI, BADI. So those are technical terms. You may not require, but still I will try to put that. But so that you will understand whenever someone asks, instead of I don't know, just I heard this is how the things happens. You can tell like that.
yeah.
So that person is flexible, because you are not going to work on those technical terms, because there is no point, but at least you should know that what is that is enough for you to take.
Yeah. Sure. Understood. That is all. If we have the additional information, it will be good to impress the interviewer
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
So that's it from my end.
in MM point of view, what are the topics we are covering in Ariba?
Everything. See, see, sourcing, you have a drawback in SLP, you have a drawback in Supplier qualification questionnaires, pre-qualification, you have a drawback. Supplier risk management, you don't have. uh, CLM, you don't have. Okay. Those are the main topics you are drawback in So that is very important. But from during purchase acquisition, the source of you just need to navigate, have a the way you want to have a, like Amazon, you place orders, that kind of navigation you need. You just need to integrate with Ariba. Okay. But from purchase order to invoice management, you definitely experience some kind of projects where they are going to utilize it, because purchase order you are going to run in module, but output you are sending in the form of email, or say XML if you have integrated. Okay. XML. Okay. But if you are instead of email they just get it. That's it. They don't have a tracking. Okay. It's just a email. Okay, so they may have in their Outlook or somewhere, but it's very difficult, right? So that's where Ariba come into the picture. They have their own portal. They can see that the order came. They can see that the way in Swiggy they get order. They can see and they confirm, right? The same kind of flexibility you have in Ariba. Okay, so the order goes to into their portal and they can see it, and they see and they can confirm the delivery date and quantity that they are going to do, and they do order confirmation. They post that they can do advance shipping notice, and they can create the they will not do the goods receipt, because goods receipt you are going to do. You are going to do it, right? Either you can do in Ariba or you can do in So both the ways it will work, but you just need to tell the system where you are doing and how you want to uh, you just need to tell the system how you are doing it. Okay, that's how. So once goods receipt is done, the supplier will create the invoice in their system, or he can send electrical way, or he can create manual in his portal. So all the options, he can do it. We have options. Okay, so once invoice gets created and it is going to be go with the approvals, and exception handling will be there. AP team is going to be coming to the picture and they will see. And once they confirms that invoice is going to be created in system. Okay, post that invoice, the payment is going to be happen, and reconciliation document is going to be floated back to the supplier when the payment is done. So all that that the integration that I told you, right, that is somewhere you have to be flexible to understand. Means that is where supply is going to be interacted, right? So that is where Ariba is going to be coming to the picture. But the key areas that you should be more strong is like upstream, very important, because that is where you may not get in right? You can run your P2P cycle alone, but the upstream is very important. Everyone is looking for a sourcing module. Everyone is looking for supplier onboarding process.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
have any PDF like the step-by-step analysis of step by step?
w- what I didn't get you. So
Like
troubleshooting of issue, you mean to say
and
issue
not
troubleshoot?
troubleshooting of issue, like the content and how to enter the data, like how the data will come, where you have to
Uh-huh.
click, those kind of things.
So that is
No, it is
what
only the
we
classroom.
in the class only. That is what I'm going to show in the system, not specific documentation. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
that is what you are going to learn in the uh,
Yeah.
classes. Mm.
Okay. Okay, and the Ariba access you will provide.
Subbu is going to provide.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
trainer. Everything he's going to coordinate with you. Mm.
Okay. It is online one or offline one that are particular Ariba access one.
Online only. Ariba is cloud application, right? So that's why you'll get online.
Okay. 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 Yeah, that's it from my end. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Rest of the things you just communicate with Subbu, the timelines.
Yeah, sure.
I am flexible. So 9 to 10 we can take daily from Monday to Friday. Uh,
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Uh, so
Yeah, sure.
Naveen, it is okay for you?
Hello.
Yeah.
Night 9 to 10,
Nine to
right?
ten. 9 to 10. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, fine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.